Welcome to Amherst Stadium in Jacksonville, Alabama. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Sam Houston State Bearcats and the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, Jacksonville State's head coach told me before the game, he said they have got incredible plans right now to get this wide receiver involved. Defense has been keying on him. With the young quarterback, they think they have put something into the scheme that will help them get the ball to their receiver downfield, regardless of what the defense tries to do. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Jacksonville State's offense will go on the attack first. Out to run this offense is Caden Creel. More than 300 yards passing and a couple of touchdowns last time out. Running inside, it's Savage. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Complete to Williams over the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Looking to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. That can be a momentum builder to convert your first 3rd down and also get your quarterback in a rhythm throwing the slant.
That's so nice. You always want to do that. You want to start the game in a good rhythm, get your quarterback comfortable. Slants are easy, timing routes. Get a first down. Now maybe open it up even more.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And after that last completion netted a big fat 0, they're looking at 2nd and 10. The give on the inside. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again going.
There's some room. Got enough for the first. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Every team has their script, and they want to get the game off on this foot, and they want to make sure that they have balance and get these plays in and assert the line of scrimmage. Run the football, and they do. They create the explosive run, and they open this football game with a touchdown.
And here's the return. tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. So Sam Houston's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power forward. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players he actually is the best player on this team. And he is option number 1 for this squad.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. The play action fake. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in at the 25. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance. Makes the catch, and he's free. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Yeah, and I like teams that are aggressive. When offenses go empty and spread you out, you only got so many guys to protect your quarterback, and the linebacker comes through and hammers the quarterback and gets the sack.
He'll take it himself. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Going for the big play. Snags it on the right. There he goes. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Sam Houston!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll, and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll move the tight end. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Savage. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
There's a crease. Bust through behind his pad. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Sam Houston State's offense taking the field to start this drive. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. The sure hands, it's Barry Johnson. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
Now on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
The Bearcats have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Hand off for Brown. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. That's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Bearcats are flying down the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Handoff from the gun. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. First play of the period will be a 2nd down.
139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
Tight end now in motion. Trying to impose their will with the run. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. To throw, it's Bailey. They're working that left side. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
Drop the football and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williams.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. DB's right up on the receivers. Here comes the heat. And they got it.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
They punted away on fourth down. No fair catches here, looking for room. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
And the Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Jacksonville State's offense comes out ready to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying play action. Over the middle, it's Williams. Oh, what a move to get room. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They're going to run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Looking to buy time. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Offense going to be challenged to protect on third down after that last sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man on the right. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. The Bearcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the defense did a good job stringing that play along, and you could tell he didn't make a decision quickly and kept going towards the sideline and pushing towards his right, and then the defense caught up, played great D, and got him on the ground.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. Finds his tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella...
Oh, they faked it, snapped it to the up man. You say, why not throw it beyond the sticks? Sometimes you just need to give the punt team some space. This is probably one of those plays where you wish you had a do-over button so you could just punt that thing away. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
To the air on 2nd down. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds his man. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? He's got the tight end. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Face mask penalty costs the D 15 yards and a 1st down. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. This is a really important drive for this offense. They're sitting here down 2 touchdowns and needing to put something productive together now. And the Bearcats moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Pucks it out of the air. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get the first through the air. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back to its own in great field position. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. He picks up the first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quick release by the QB. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. I could work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will...
And the rush will get to him at the 25. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop. Great place to start for this offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
It's first down from the 11. They'll move the wide receiver. Runs through the tackle. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. The Bearcats used the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's 1st and goal on the 1. They'll try to slam it in. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to pound it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And they tacked on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Bailey. Here's a heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. It's complete on the right side. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. Sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
Bring in the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Under fire. Took a shot as he threw. Picked off, and he's got open room. Inside the... and he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We begin with a look at SMU taking on the number 12 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Jacksonville State's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he is thrilled with the play of his quarterback. No turnovers right now. They have been clean and efficient on offense. They've got a lead. Let's see if they can continue that here in the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on the vibe down here on the sidelines coming back. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Give to the running back. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. Janging on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Savage. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Offense set on first down. From the gun, give on the inside. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Gamecocks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Hand off from the shotgun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnover?
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
The kick is on its way. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And it's incomplete on third down. The Bearcats line up to punt it away. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for.
Makes the grab in their space. Oh, he got loose. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And the Gamecocks, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line.
Blue 22, blue 22, go.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Savage. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pressure coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. It looks as if we have an injured Bearcat on the field. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. No good. Because no game is perfect. Something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Tight end finds a soft spot. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Could not make his way to the corner. They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injured Gamecock. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's no...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, going to the air. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Gamecocks have taken it inside the 20. To the air on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Breaks loose. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. That's incomplete. Tried to set up the screen, and he dropped the pass. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. Right down the boulevard. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Sam Houston State's offense taking the field to start this drive. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barry Johnson. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. To the air, it's Bailey. Rushes on him. On the move, he fires. The sure hands, it's Reed. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Safe completion on the screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. He wants to throw it again. Oh, they're after him, trying to get away. Keeps it himself and gets to 1st. He slides past the 1st down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. The Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to it. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll try to pound their way in. And he's in! Touchdown, Bearcats! They'll try to tack one more on their score. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Johnson. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Working that left side now. Jumped on top of the pile.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
They'll move the tight end. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Offense working from the pistol. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Here's the pressure. Had to throw it before he wanted. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's going to throw deep right side. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They'll run it from the gun. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
and they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, we should have ran a better route.
He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. And the Bearcats want to move quickly.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
That's caught. It's Reed. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. And the Bearcats look to keep this drive humming.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Looking to throw again. Under fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. 2nd and long working here. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Oh, he wants it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here comes the heat. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, the running back has it. Might have a chance. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the 2nd level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Gamecocks. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you've got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
This was my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football in this situation.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. Wide receiver comes in motion. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Into the end zone for 6. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
Well, it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback. You saw it right there. He is dialed in. He's finding his one-on-one matchups. He's making good decisions, and he's been so accurate. Now, 4 TD passes in this one, and that's why his team is way up here late in the game.
The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the 1st down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off play action on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Gilbert. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. The Gamecocks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Tight end now in motion. In the red area, it's Savage. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Sam Houston State's offense taking the field to start this drive. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
The Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They send the tight end in motion. He wants to change this route. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Bearcats will hustle for the line. Give to the back. Maybe a pickup of 2, and they'll stop him right there. And that takes us to the 2-minute timeout. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. To the ground to try to move the chains. Got a little grass. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Bearcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Running inside, it's Moore. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
The Bearcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Dropping back, it's Blair. Fires to the tight end.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. And listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find.
Breaks into the open. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Bearcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to Brown. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.